Hey everyone, this is Mr. Everything, and today I have an unboxing of an Invicta watch. And yeah, I think there's others on here. This is probably their most popular one. I guess this is how Amazon just packages it, but this is the actual Invicta packaging here. And I mean, maybe some people, I know the Invicta name isn't the best, it's kind of scoffed at. I mean, from what I've been researching, I'm not a watch connoisseur, but from what I've been researching, yeah, they seem to make quality stuff. I think it's just their ridiculous markup tag prices and their blatant copies of watches. I guess maybe that's what gives them, and then some of their like oversized tin, like tuna can looking watches. They're huge. Maybe that's what gives them a bad name, but I wanted to try one. I mean, I'm kind of impressed with this box. I thought it was going to be like a cheap like fabric, but this is almost like a heavy rubbery coating. But this one is the 8928OB, and it's like, I guess, the Rolex knockoff or replica, whatever you want to call it. I don't know why those would be on there, but I mean, the packaging is nice. I figured, you know, I'm not like worried about getting scoffed at because I really don't plan on owning that many Invictas anyway. I just really like this one, and the only other ones that I really like are there. I think they're called Subaquanoma. Some of those are kind of unique. They're bigger, and that was the first thing I noticed. Is this is a small watch. It's 40 millimeter, but it looks a little bit smaller than I thought it would. But that's because I guess all my watches are 42 millimeter. So I like how you actually get a pretty detailed book. That's really nice. My Akribos was like a cheap printed, like folding, you know, folded over sheet of paper like this pretty much. Your warranty card, which from what I hear they are not good on their warranties, so I would recommend buying, I bought this on Amazon, I'd recommend getting it either on there or eBay. If you have a problem within the first 30 days, yeah, you can always return it. So here's the watch itself. I do really like this color combination. I was originally going to get a gold watch, even though I don't really like gold. I don't wear gold, I prefer silver. But I figured this just gold accenting was even better than an all gold watch. Still probably would get one at some point, but I don't want to go too far in depth because I was thinking I would do a review on this watch. But again, like most YouTubers, you know, you say you're going to do one and you never do. So probably another thing I liked is this rotor on the back. This watch has been out, I think, for about 7 years, so there's been different ones. This is a much nicer looking rotor. I think some were even just a big solid piece, and then others were, you know, designed like that, but they weren't yellow. If that kind of fan, I mean, it's nice for the price. Basically 1/10, or I mean 1% or 1/100th the price of a Rolex for the same design. And I was, you know, it's kind of nice. Yeah, but I don't know, I'll probably just wear it because, again, for the price, you can always just buy another one. So another reason I bought this watch is I really have been wanting to get an automatic. All mine are quartz, or even cheaper, like Walmart ones that don't even have quartz. And I was really going to get an Akribos skeleton automatic. They're probably half or maybe even a third of what this goes for. Now, I found one on eBay, but just from what I heard, they're very unreliable. I have an Akribos quartz, and it's supposedly a Swiss move, and I did an unboxing. I really like it. It works fine. I had to do some tinkering to fix the band and some stuff, but just from what I heard, that automatic movement was just some no-name China one, and it said it lost a lot of seconds per day. I mean, I might get it at some point just because I'd like to have a skeleton watch. But this has a Seiko movement in it, I believe. I'm not a watch connoisseur, so I don't know the details of it. It may have a Miyota movement in it. I've seen both. That's one thing I wanted to point out, is in some of the factory pictures it'll say Japan movement down here. This one doesn't. I think it still is advertised as Japan movement, but it's no longer down there. So I'm not sure why they did that. They took that off, like maybe they have a different requirement now to have that on there, kind of like a Swiss movement. And Again, in comparison, it's a little smaller than I thought, but I think that is a bit more classy and professional than having a giant one on your wrist. And I know some people are probably like really scoffing at the fact that I have an Apple Watch and getting an Invicta, but kind of like Jay Leno said, once you get one, they're really convenient for the notifications on your wrist. Let's see how this clasp works here. Never had a clasp that worked like that, so probably need to take some links out. I mean, it definitely looks nice, and it does have this unidirectional thing. It's a little loud, but again, I'll probably save stuff like that for a review if I do one, just to see how it holds up. But it definitely looks really nice. I really like that deep blue that changes colors, can look purple, and it's just unique, I think, for the price. Some people said the bracelet feels cheap, and it kind of does, but you can always change the bracelet. And then I did pick up, this is the first style of band like that I've owned. I did pick up one of these for $5. I wanted to get like a $16 kit that had the thing to take the back off and all that, but for now I think this is all I need, because I don't want to spend $16 on a kit that I may never use, and this being an automatic, I really shouldn't, or hopefully shouldn't have to service it. So I'm probably going pretty long here, just wanted to show it to you. I think for the price it's worth a try, and it's my first one in the Invicta brand, so you know, to me it's worth it. I don't plan on owning a ton of them, so just having one or two isn't bad. It's not too huge or anything, and I am looking forward to wearing it, so probably I'll come back with the review, see if it holds up, see if it's water resistant like they say, but some of them don't seem to be. Again, it's an automatic. You saw the rotor. You want to make sure to screw that crown back down, because I saw people on eBay or Amazon, you know, saying that it would get foggy, but you want to make sure that's locked. But again, I don't really plan on getting it wet, so there it is. Probably went a little too long, but if you're into watches, then maybe you enjoyed this video. So thanks for watching, and you'll see me in the next one.